Alright guys, this is inaccurate. So I watched JoJo Season 6 Stone Ocean, which I guess is supposed to be named Stone Free, but Netflix is so worried about the whole copywriting renaming thing, which I'll get to later. Pretty much, it's just more JoJo. It's great, it's fantastic. I'm always excited to see a new JoJo season, even though some of it's kind of rehashed stuff and a lot of it's already kind of seen before, but that's completely fine with me. Compared to a lot of other animes this season and the next season, um, it's like a godsend, right? If you don't know the plot about season 6, basically it's about Jotaro's daughter who goes to prison for accidentally killing a guy, and it becomes this whole big like conspiracy plot. She makes a lot of allies, she does a lot of dumb shit. It's a great time, and then there's just more tongue memes. Nothing to complain about there. One of the biggest things I've seen about part one is that it's made by Netflix, and Netflix's logo is just like fucking slap right in the beginning, so you just see it every time you start an episode. I'm completely fine by that. I've watched enough anime where like Toei Animation does that, fucking Universal Studios does that. There's probably some other studios that I'm blanking out on, but yeah, they do that as well. It's not really that big of a deal. I do understand where they're kind of coming from, because anything that Netflix touches with like a 10-foot pole just like is immediately terrible. I mean, like I know about this, but have you guys heard about the Netflix adaptation of Yu Yu Hakusho? Holy fuck, that looked terrible. And I really liked Yu Yu Hakusho when I was a kid. At least the tournament arc. Looking at the pictures, like the real life adaptation, it does not look good. They have done this so many times with like Resident Evil. There was like the Halo TV show. There was the Cowboy Bebop remake. By the way, they're also making a real life adaptation of One Piece, like scheduled for like later, like early 2023. Here's some pictures. It does not look great. They just keep going with this like direction. I just don't understand why they do this to themselves and do this to other people, frankly. Overall, not good, and I could see why people do not like that Netflix logo just slapped onto JoJo's season 6. But as long as it's close to the manga, that they do not derive into like a real life adaptation, I think it is okay, and people can like stop freaking out about that. Now, back to JoJo. The best part about part 1 season 6 was probably the time, I think it was like episode 4. It was like they were just kind of like sitting around, and then Jotaro just like straight up just fucking decks his daughter, just like fucking full on punches her in the face. And then there's comments about how like Jotaro is just full on about gender equality. Yeah, of course, right? I do kind of find it weird that Jotaro has a daughter, mainly because I remember in like the past seasons where he just like straight up hates women. Maybe not hate, but he hates the sound of women. Personally, I would definitely recommend season 6 just to watch. But if you were looking for like something new in JoJo, you probably won't find it. It's just more JoJo. I was looking into season 6 part 2 and seeing when that was going to come out. Apparently, they're still kind of scheduled for like October or November, just somewhere in like the fall season, I guess. And I guess they're not really like airing it like in just like how their standard like anime TV series are. Like they're actually like releasing it online, which I think is pretty good. Like people will definitely still watch that stuff. Part 1 left off pretty good. It just makes me want part 2 so much more. And to be honest, I don't really know how far the manga goes. I heard like it goes up to like season 9 or something. It says we're on season 6, so there's about 2 more JoJo seasons left. That's pretty cool. Who is the gayest JoJo character? Okay, yeah, so it does go up to season 9, which is interesting because it's Stone Ocean, and then it's Steel Ball Run, and then it's JoJo Lion, and then it's JoJo Lands. Ooh, that last one gives me some chills. Overall, looking pretty good for JoJo. Highly recommended. If you haven't seen it, you've been saving it for a rainy day, I would just watch it. I loved it. I watched it in a whole one sitting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm out. Bye.